Pocket pistols with powerful performance can be lifesavers when you need everyday safety. We are going to cover 20 pocket pistols that blend easy concealment, trustworthy function, and user-friendly controls in 2025. Each model has unique perks, whether you want a backup or primary carry. Let's begin the countdown and find your perfect match. 20. Walther PPK/S, approx. $800 Walther PPK/ exudes timeless charm while offering modern features for smoother shooting. Its lineage dates back decades, giving it a strong reputation among concealed carry fans. Chambered in .380 ACP, it delivers mild recoil and acceptable stopping power at close range. Some appreciate its steel frame, which balances well in the hand and lessens muzzle flip. Although this pistol can run pricier than polymer rivals, the elegant design and brand heritage justify the cost for many owners. Despite being slightly heavier than the smallest pocket guns, the PPK/ still slips under most garments. Maintenance is fairly direct. Lock the slide back, remove the recoil spring, and clean the barrel. Because of its classic lines, the PPK-S often appeals to enthusiasts who value both style and function. If you want proven reliability wrapped in an iconic look, this Walther remains a compelling choice. As you decide on a budget or premium route, another contender offers value that's hard to ignore. 19. Taurus G2c, approx. $250. Taurus G2c stands out as a budget-friendly 9mm ideal for everyday carry. With an affordable price tag, users praise its reliable feeding and easy upkeep. It accommodates several rounds in a compact frame, allowing you to feel prepared without adding much bulk. The polymer grip has simple texturing to ensure a steady hold, and field stripping is beginner-friendly. Though it doesn't come with fancy extras, the G2c still meets essential defensive needs. The trigger can feel a bit long, but most adapt after a little range practice. Some advanced shooters may prefer more refined triggers or sights, yet the overall performance remains solid. If you're watching your wallet and want a straightforward pistol that works, the G2c is tough to beat. It's proof that effective self-defense arms don't have to break the bank. If you can spare a bit more, our next .380 option might appeal to fans of lighter carry pieces. 18. Bersa Thunder .380, approx. $300. Bersa Thunder .380 continues to earn respect for blending affordability and reliable operation. Chambered in .380 ACP, it's small enough to hide in most pockets or purses, making it a solid match for anyone seeking a backup firearm. Because it's not overloaded with complex features, new shooters often find it straightforward to master. The crisp, single-action feel, combined with mild recoil, encourages smooth shot placement in short-range scenarios. Its aluminum alloy frame helps keep weight down, so carrying the Thunder .380 daily isn't a strain. While it may lack higher-end polish or specialized upgrades, owners are typically happy with its day-to-day durability. Cleaning is simple. Remove the magazine, lock back the slide, and give the barrel a wipe. For those wanting a refined 9mm with a slim profile, let's move forward to another recognized favorite. 17. Ruger LC9S, approx. $400 Ruger LC9S delivers an ergonomic solution for people seeking a slender 9mm carry piece. From the get-go, it's designed with everyday concealment in mind, featuring a slim grip that rests comfortably against your body. Many highlight its consistent striker-fired trigger, known for a crisp break that can improve accuracy. The 7+1 capacity might not rival double stacks, but it's enough for most civilian defense needs. Recoil is manageable, thanks in part to the pistol's balanced proportions. Maintenance involves popping out a simple takedown pin, removing the slide, and brushing out residue. Some might find the grip slightly cramped if they have big hands, yet the trade-off is a more concealable footprint. Ruger is known for reliability, and the LC9S continues that tradition with minimal malfunctions. Make sure to watch till the end. We are saving the best one for the end. 16. Kahr PM9, approx. $500. Kahr PM9 draws praise for its smooth double-action-only trigger and trim construction. By chambering it in 9mm, Kahr ensures a comforting degree of stopping power without making the gun unwieldy. Many enjoy how the PM9's recoil feels muted for such a small pistol, allowing decent follow-up control. While the magazine holds fewer rounds, the platform remains easy to conceal in an ankle holster or front pocket. This pistol's handsome finish and tight tolerances lead to a slightly higher price compared to entry-level micro guns. Some describe the break-in period as a necessary step before reliability is rock solid, so plan to run a few boxes of ammo early on. Once it's settled, the PM9 has a strong record of consistent feeding. If a refined trigger and premium touches fit your preference, this Kahr model is a tempting choice. Moving from Kahr to Glock, let's see how the Austrian brand shrinks its reliable formula. 15. Glock 42. Approx. $500 Glock 42 is Glock's answer to shooters who want the brand's hallmark reliability in a smaller form. Chambered in .380 ACP, it's commonly picked by those with less hand strength or who simply prefer lighter recoil. Weighing around 12 ounces, it won't weigh you down during daily errands. Glock enthusiasts often praise the familiar trigger, calling it consistent though somewhat spongy. Field stripping is identical to bigger Glocks. Remove the magazine, clear the chamber, pull down the takedown levers, and slide it forward. Though capacity stands at 6+1, many rely on Glock's proven track record over raw round count. The polymer sights work, but you can upgrade them with aftermarket options if you prefer better low-light visibility. For people who trust Glock's approach and want it in .380 size, the Glock 42 remains an attractive pick. 14. Sig Sauer P365, approx. $500. Sig Sauer P365 redefined subcompact carry by fitting 10+1 rounds into a streamlined 9mm pistol. Although small, the grip geometry helps manage recoil and maintain control. Shooters who value added firepower without increasing bulk are often drawn to the P365. It's also known for featuring solid night sights on many variants, improving low-light readiness. New owners sometimes mention a brief learning curve with the magazine release, but practice smooths that out. Reliability is high, with few feed issues reported if you keep it well lubricated. Some describe the trigger as reasonably crisp for a polymer gun. Priced around $500, the P365 stands as a modern champion of everyday carry. Many who want top-tier capacity and a tight footprint pick it up without hesitation. 13. Beretta 3032 Tomcat Covert, approx. $700. Beretta 3032 Tomcat Covert provides a tip-up barrel mechanism that eliminates the need to rack the slide. This aspect proves valuable for anyone with weaker wrists or arthritic concerns. Simply flip the barrel, load a round, and close it. Chambered in .32 ACP, it grants mild recoil, which can help maintain accuracy. Though .32 ACP isn't as popular as 9mm, it remains a capable round in close-quarters scenarios. The Tomcat's steel frame contributes to a slightly heavier feel, yet it aids stability. A threaded barrel on the Covert model opens possibilities for suppressor attachments. Maintenance is simple. Tip the barrel, clear the magazine, and wipe down any fouling. With around $700 as the going rate, some might see it as a niche. Still, for those seeking easy loading in a discreet form, the Tomcat stands apart. Hold tight, the #1 carry gun will surprise even veteran shooters. 12th, FN503, approx. $600. FN503 emerges as a tough carry gun from a company recognized for military-grade firearms. Constructed around a polymer frame and steel slide, the 503 uses a single-stack magazine for a trim silhouette. Though capacity sits at 6+1, that design helps keep printing low when worn under everyday clothes. Recoil feels predictable, allowing stable follow-up shots. FN is known for building firearms that run smoothly under stress, and the 503 follows suit with minimal jam reports. Many note the low-bore axis helps them realign sights swiftly. Cleaning and field stripping mimic standard procedures. Remove the magazine, lock the slide, and pull the takedown lever. The price, around $600, reflects quality manufacturing. 11th, Colt Mustang Light, approx. $800. Colt Mustang Light reworks the iconic Mustang blueprint into a lighter polymer-based pistol. Chambered in .380 ACP, It retains the single-action trigger that made the original popular, delivering a crisp break that many find simpler to shoot accurately. While capacity sits at 6+1, the trade-off is a small, smooth form that slides into pockets easily. An aluminum or polymer frame replaces the heavy steel of older designs, trimming overall weight for day-long carry. The overall build quality remains consistent with Colt's legacy, though some prefer to test enough rounds for break-in. Field stripping is straightforward. Remove the slide stop, slide the top assembly forward, and access the barrel. At around $800, it's an investment, but fans love the heritage and modern convenience. If you appreciate classic lines with a lighter feel, the Mustang Light offers a mix of nostalgia and innovation. 10. Heckler & Koch P7K3. Approx. $900, Heckler & Koch P7K3 capitalizes on a gas-delayed blowback system to dampen recoil. Chambered in 380 ACP, it's heavier than some polymer rivals, but many claim it shoots like a dream. The weight, around 22 ounces, reduces muzzle rise, letting you stay on target. This special mechanism differs from the typical short recoil operation in smaller guns. Because it's an H&K, fit and finish lean toward the premium side, which helps explain the near $900 price tag. Loading is standard, though the manual of arms involves a squeeze-cocking action that might require practice. Once mastered, the P7K3 can be highly satisfying to operate. Maintenance demands extra care for the piston area, but it's manageable. If you're a fan of smart engineering and can handle a bit more weight, the P7K3 is worth a look. Now, time to explore a Micro 1911-inspired .380 with a reputation for quality craftsmanship. 9. Kimber Micro 380 approx. $600. Kimber Micro 380 marries 1911-style elegance with a compact 380 ACP frame. Many shooters admire its refined looks, which often feature polished slides and classy grips. Though capacity stands at 7+1, the single-action trigger stands out for crisp breaks that promote accuracy. Shooting comfort is decent, partly due to the well-tuned recoil spring and balanced design. Because Kimber tends to charge more for craftsmanship, you may see a higher sticker price versus budget-friendly pocket guns. That said, fans point to reliable feeding and consistent ejection as proof of its worth. Maintenance is typical for a Mini 1911. Remove the magazine, pull out the slide stop, and clean. 8. SCCY CPX-4. Approx. $250, SCCY CPX-4 arrives at a highly affordable price, yet delivers a 10+1 capacity and .380 ACP. The double-stack magazine helps you carry more rounds without adding too much bulk. Though the polymer grip isn't fancy, it's comfortable enough for typical range sessions. Some describe the double-action trigger as slightly long but manageable, especially with routine practice. Reliability is a consistent theme among owners, who say the CPX-4 rarely jams if you keep it clean. Disassembly is simple. Remove a small pin, separate the slide, and wipe down the barrel. At around $250, it's a good starter pistol or backup for more experienced carriers. While it may lack refined touches, it gives you the capacity and function to handle everyday threats. 7. Camp LWS-32, approx. $350. Camp LWS-32 looks minimal, but behind that simple shell lies a design geared toward deep concealment. Chambered in .32 ACP, it offers gentler recoil at close range. This near-micro pistol can vanish in a front pocket or coat pocket with ease, appealing to those who prioritize stealth. Many appreciate the snag-free profile, no external safety or chunky slide levers to catch on fabric. The blowback system demands routine cleaning, yet owners often report solid reliability if they stick to maintenance. With a 6-round magazine, you're not getting huge firepower, but that's the trade-off for extreme concealment. Some might miss having actual sights, as the LWS-32 typically relies on point-and-shoot instincts. If low-profile carry is your main priority and .32 ACP feels adequate, this pocket pistol deserves serious thought. Our next pick adds modern features and a built-in laser, appealing to those who want better aim in low light. 6. Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 380, approx. $400. Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 380 delivers a slim design, convenient controls, and an optional built-in laser for faster target acquisition. Chambered in 380 ACP, it suits everyday carry or backup roles. Because the laser is integrated, it adds minimal bulk while offering a quick reference point. Some owners rely on it in dim environments, while others prefer standard sights. Weighing around 12 ounces, the Bodyguard 380 feels light enough for daily wear. Its double-action trigger can be heavier than striker-fired alternatives, though many find it consistent after some time at the range. Field stripping follows a typical process. Remove the takedown lever, slide off the top, and wipe down residue. If the built-in laser appeals to you and you value a recognized brand name, this pistol makes sense. Fifth, KelTec P32, approx. $300. KelTec P32 is often called the lightest functional .32 ACP on the market, tipping the scales at around 6.6 ounces empty. That minimal heft translates to a pocket carry dream, virtually vanishing in casual clothing. Though the capacity is 7+1, the real star is how little you feel it on your belt or in your bag. Because recoil remains mild, it's not tough to keep shots on target at short range. The trade-off for that small footprint is fewer frills, basic sights, a long double-action trigger, and a polymer construction that may look plain. Still, many loyal owners say it fires reliably if you do regular upkeep. Though it lacks advanced features, the P32 does exactly what it claims, provides a near-weightless self-defense tool for close encounters. 4. Ruger LCP-2 Light Rack, approx. $300 Ruger LCP 2 Light Rack refines the original LCP with an easier slide action, reducing the arm strength needed to chamber a round. By taking advantage of .22 LR, it also keeps recoil. The mini design allows it to hide in a coin pocket or purse, offering last-ditch protection in close quarters. Loading involves removing the cylinder, which can be slower. Still, fans admire its simplicity and reliability. A single-action mechanism with minimal chance of a jam. Recoil is noticeable but short-lived given the small barrel and higher pressure round. Cleaning just requires you to wipe the cylinder and barrel. If you value a backup gun that practically disappears until needed, the mini Revolver stands tall in a tiny footprint. Second, Beretta Pico, approx. $500. Beretta Pico may be one of the slimmest .380 autos available, with a width of about 0.71 inches. That narrow profile helps it vanish under everyday clothes, making it a prime candidate for ultra-discreet carry. Because it's double action only, the trigger pull feels steady if a bit long. Though capacity remains at 6+1, you'll enjoy the pistol's snag-free edges. One special feature is its modular chassis. The internal steel frame is the serialized part, so you can change grip frames or even caliber conversions if desired. Maintenance is straightforward. Lock the slide, remove the barrel, and clean. The minimal controls might seem too plain for some, yet the Pico's main goal is deep concealment. Finally, our number one choice, Bond Arms Roughneck. 1. Bond Arms Roughneck, approx. $1,150. Bond Arms Roughneck crowns our list by combining break-action simplicity with serious stopping power. Chambered for 45 ACP or 357 Magnum, each shot carries a wallop, though you only have 2 rounds at your disposal. Some folks use the Roughneck as a backup, appreciating that each squeeze can be decisive in a close-range emergency. The stainless steel construction handles heavy loads without worry, though recoil can be intense. Reloading is easy. Flip up the barrel, extract spent shells, and insert fresh ones. Priced around $1,150, it's not cheap, but this Derringer stands out for quality. The rubber grip helps, yet you'll want to practice regularly to handle muzzle flip. We've showcased 20 pocket pistols that shine in 2025, from wallet-friendly .38s to hefty caliber Derringers. Each balances size, reliability, and ease of use, so you can stay ready without bulk. Pick the model that speaks to your style, train often, and carry with confidence. Thanks for joining us. Subscribe for more reviews.